Hey, what's up guys? I'm Vortac and welcome back to Kingdoms. Now in the last video we made ourselves a farm, we planted a garden, and we really got into kind of growing our own food and settling in. Now I still have that world, I still have that save, I'm really proud of it, I'm happy with it, and I'm excited about it, but I wanted to kind of pivot a little bit because we need to be learning some of the other traits and characteristics that this game has to offer. Specifically, I want to make my own colony. I want to have my own group of colonists, and I really want to get into troops at some point. So I went out to make my own colony, and it turns out the map had developed so much that the colonies had grown to a point where I couldn't put a settlement token down. There was no space for me left. I walked hundreds and hundreds of yards, could not get away from all the development going on the map. So I decided to generate a whole new world, and we're just going to see how it goes. And I actually spawned here near a lake, which looks amazing. I haven't even seen an area like this in Kingdoms yet. So I'm hoping that we can just put down a settlement token and get started. Now, one of the things I had to do was give myself some different skills. So we started with Scholar, Worker, and Taskmaster. You need both Scholar and Taskmaster to build the settlement token right here. So if we put this down, you can see it's not red until it gets there. It might be because of the hill. Yeah, hill is too steep. So we need to put this on relatively flat land. Now, as you can see, this whole thing's a hill. So if this tiny settlement token is going to give us a problem, I probably want to walk until the land's a little more flat. And this beach looks like a good place to start. So I'm going to throw the settlement token somewhere over here, and we're just going to have a lakeside town, which is going to be pretty awesome. Again, I haven't seen a spot like that in Kingdoms yet. So we're not getting any warnings over here. I think this spot is as good as any. Let's put down our settlement token and name it Vortac's Land. Yes, everyone will know who's boss here. So there it is, Vortac's Land discovered. It is also now on the map, and we have our very first settlement. So depending on how this goes, I may not visit my old farm on the other world ever again. I really want to get into these features. Now, the next thing we need to do is build a notice board. The notice board allows us to manage the town and also recruit settlers. So if we come into here, we can hit tab, and the notice board, none of this stuff you'll notice costs wood. It's just the requirement of having the settlement token first, then we can build this notice board. And I like to keep it kind of close by. We can rotate it with Q and E. So I'm just going to kind of put this near the well and kind of create like a little town center around the well here. So right there. There it is. And if we walk up to it, we can see that we have the leader Vortac. There's one settler, no houses, and prosperity, poor. If we go to settlers, this happened to me last time I was testing this out. We have someone just waiting here, level 12. It shows us all their skills via tokens. I don't know what all of these are, but they look pretty useful. So we can actually recruit them to the settlement. The settler is following your commands. Not that I know how to give him commands. It's kind of nice that they're here, though. We can also change up the flag. That one looks pretty cool. There's just random flags. We have one settler and nobody's working. So if we find him, I guess I can give him some kind of orders. But until then, I mean, that's it. So here's the problem. You guys will probably remember that I always start my characters in Kingdoms with the chopper skill because, in my opinion, you can't chop trees without the chopper skill. Turns out I was wrong. You get a different kind of axe, and you can chop trees, but you only get one log per successful fell, I don't know what you want to call it, and 6 XP, and it takes longer. So the chopper skill is definitely something you're going to want if you're building a lot. Since I just started a settlement right out of the gate, I'm not going to get the benefit of building quickly, which is kind of a shame. So I guess in order to fix this, I either need to get a lot of people recruited into my settlement and have them working on chopping trees, etc., or I just need to suck it up and chop some trees. So I'm going to get chopping. I don't see our settler. I'm just going to get to work. So it took me until nightfall, and I gathered a couple more logs. And looking at the notice board again, I hit the wrong button. I just noticed that another settler, stop hitting that, is waiting on entry into the town here. We already let this one in, and we can recruit him. Now, I see here they have chopper and I guess woodworking. I don't know what that second one is. But hopefully we can find them and get them to chop some trees for us. So I'm going to allow them to come to the colony as well. So, cool. Now, with that, I still don't see these guys, but it is dark. I'm sure you guys can't see. I decided, even though I need these logs to build the common house, I'm going to use them to build myself a camp, because I'm a nice person who also doesn't want to wait all night long for the sun to come back up to record more, except too close to another structure. How far away do I got to put this tent? Over here? All right. Well, that'll do. Well, actually, let's just put it by the water. Make it a little more decorative while we're at it, while we're running away from town here. All right. Let's put it down. Oh, no. Let's put it down right here. And we can use this to sleep, turn it daytime, and hopefully we can find these guys we just recruited into our town. Whoa. Okay. Open troops menu. This guy was just here watching me sleep. Wow. That's it. So we're in the troop system now. Now, we have to pay them daily. I don't think I have any money, but who knows? Okay, so if we go into here, we can check out both of these guys separately. See their equipment, and I'm not sure. Let's see. Remove from troops or equipment. I guess if we go into equipment, all right, so this guy has a potato seed, a pickaxe, a torch. He doesn't seem to have anything to chop trees with. What about you? You don't either. How am I supposed to order them to do anything? All right, well, it's kind of interesting. I guess I have troops. What I don't understand is how to pay them or keep them around. If I remove them from troops, I'm sure that won't go too well for me. But let's... Okay. Can we talk to them? If I hit E, it just opens the troops menu, which is different for me. Usually when you hit E, you can talk to them. So... That's kind of cool. Let's head back to the notice board and see if anything's changed. Settler info. There's another person here who we can recruit, but now that I'm noticing we need to like pay these people, I'm just gonna not. I'm gonna go ahead and not recruit anyone else to town just yet, because there's a good chance once their check bounces, there's a good chance they won't be. Wow, this is creepy. They won't be too happy with me. Let me try something. If I give him... Can I give him my axe? Your inventory. Oh. Okay, so let's put the axe in here. And let's go back to the troops menu. And I don't remember. I guess the second guy had the chopping skill, correct? So let's give him an axe and see what happens. And hopefully I can get this back. Okay, troops menu, go back. Hit up this guy. We're going to put his... I don't know if we're going to take his sword or what, but I want to give him the iron axe. It doesn't look like that's an option. Interesting. Okay, so we still have to tinker with this. But now we know that's my inventory, and I can potentially trade with them. So I just wish they would get to work. Damn, bums. They're following me around because I haven't paid them. They're waiting for their money. I don't know if you see it, but right up ahead is a bear. I'm going to try this. I'm going to take our troops who refuse to leave us alone. I'm going to taunt this bear, and I'm going to go ahead and see if they fight him. I should probably get my sword out just so I can help. And my dagger. All right. Take out the dagger. All right, there's the bear. Go fight him. They're really not going to do anything for me. Hey, fight the bear. Can I fight the bear? There we go. He's getting him. There. Okay, this will be really interesting. I want to see if he can win, one, and two, if we get the meat from this. Maybe we can eat something today. I'll try to fight him myself. Maybe I'll get some XP share here. Yeah. I've never fought a bear's ass before. There's not a whole lot of options when it comes to fighting, but this is pretty cool. Alright. You're going down. Here we go. I wonder if my guy's okay. He's probably getting his ass kicked. It is a bear, after all, that he's fighting hand to hand. Yes! How are you doing? He's almost dead. And I gathered the raw bear meat. Cool. 2 soldiers left to troops. Not enough gold. Oh, no. Okay, so that's kind of what I thought would happen. We can talk to this guy. Why are you bothering me? And that's that. We can have him teach us stuff, which is pretty cool. I don't have enough points to learn anything right now. But we couldn't do that while he was one of our troops. Sadly, I can't afford anyone right now. Earning money in a settlement is not something I'm familiar with, but at least at first we know we can keep them around because they don't know any better yet. Their check hadn't bounced yet. Heading back to the notice board now, the next thing we need to do now that we are once again a one-man colony is, I don't know if this is the next thing we need to do, but the next thing I want to do is build myself the common house, or at least get it started. And that's because my inventory is full of seeds and logs, and for one, I need a place to store things, which I hope the common house would allow us to do. And two, it's just like the third part of the settlement. I don't exactly know what the benefits are. It's a common house for those settlers who don't own a house. I don't know if that helps us make any money. Here you can craft different items without working desks. Interesting. I just learned about this. I just saw that. I didn't notice that before. But getting sidetracked. Building the common house, all it takes is the same 2 skills as building these, but also 15 logs. So this will give me a place to at least dump my logs on seeds and things like that. So here it is. It's enormous. It has our banner all over it. And as you can see, it's kind of hard to place. Now, I'm guessing that's because of the hill that we're on. We're going to have to find a nice flat spot to put this, maybe right here. And I want it facing the lake, actually. I was thinking I want it facing like the town center that we have going on, but I actually want it facing the lake. So right here is a good spot. 1 common house, please. And we can go up to this just like any other building and hit E until we run out of logs. And we have about half the logs we need. Well, not even close, but we have a good handful of the logs we need to get that started. So what I can do now is kind of go around gathering and get myself back up to what I need, build the common house, and see what's inside. I don't know how to make money yet. I think we're going to need to go to other settlements and conduct some trade, honestly, if I want to afford the daily upkeep of settlers that come to our village. But it's something to do, right? Something kind of interesting I just noticed. I talked to a guy just standing out here in the dark. You're in Vortac's land village. There are 3 settlers here, or do you need more specific information? Who is the leader? Our leader is Vortac. He must be here somewhere. He's quite easy to find. I look down. No blacksmith. So that's kind of weird to me. Now, if we have 3 settlers, does that mean the settlers are different from the troops? And if that's the case, why do I recruit them from the town notice board? Let me see. Settler info. Here's a whole list of settlers I could basically recruit. All of these have a recruit button next to them. Oh my gosh, I totally understand now. So here we are. Settlers come in and you have no control over it. However, if you want to recruit them to your party, you can do that. And then you can go and fight bears and things like we did. We can also do quests from the notice board. Find a suitable place for Skmur's home. And I guess I could take this quest. Diary tab added. Let's do that in the morning. Okay, I get it now. Totally get it. Heading back towards town here, it looks like the settlers are finally taking it upon themselves to build on the settlement land. So, cool. That house, I can actually, if you've been watching the series, you already know, I can actually help them build that, which is cool. But I'm more interested in the common house. I think I have enough wood to finally finish this thing. It's taken forever for me to gather it. So let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, and there it is. And now everyone has a place to sleep while their homes are under construction. No more of this sleeping on the ground nonsense. It looks like I'm going to catch the plague walking around here. The settlement is going to grow out of control now, which is okay. I'm okay with that because it's my settlement and I don't care. because eventually they're going to update it, and there's going to be kingdom versus kingdom battles, and I'd like to have the jump on some of my neighbors. I can use these cooking tables. I haven't been in the common house. This is pretty cool. I can sleep in actual beds. There's plenty of beds to sleep in. Let's jump over this table, head upstairs. What else do we have? Any storage at all? Nope, just a lot of bunk beds, but that's all right. I'm okay with this. So, cool. What about these shelves? Anything? No? I really wanted some storage, but that's okay. We're going to build ourselves a house in our settlement at some point here, and now that I have my own settlement, there's a lot more for me to do in terms of the troops and just having things to kind of work towards. So, let's see. If I look at the quests, I can keep finding suitable homes and shops and things. I took one of these already. I don't know how to do it. Let me hit tab here and go into my diary. We can find a suitable place for this guy's house, but I went and talked to him, and there were no options. It's kind of weird. I think we'll need to kind of come back to that. There's other quests that I've actually managed to do, but those are not one of them. We definitely can keep an eye on these. I think they'll add wood to this by themselves. I don't need to go chopping trees, which is something I'm really not good at. I think the next thing and the last thing I'm going to build until I get the chopper skill is my own house, so I have something to store my stuff in. But I think that's about it. I think that's about all I can do for today. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. I am having a lot of fun learning more and more about this game. Every time I play, I learn something crazy. And I think it has a ton of potential. I'm still hesitant to say, yes, you need to go buy Kingdoms, but I'm definitely proud of the developers for sticking through it. And, it's been kind of a slow road, but we're getting some really cool features. And I'm very much looking forward to the next set of updates that if I'm not mistaken, that's going to be the kingdom to kingdom battling. And that should be pretty cool. So, again, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. It's going to be awesome. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.